Hello everyone, this is Kirtana. We are developing a simple PHP projects. Mm, Now we are developing a simple and clean school web app using PHP, HTML, CSS and MySQL. In the first video, we'll start by creating the main landing page, okay, index.php. The file structure for the entire website using modular components like the header, menu, footer, and dashboard and login teacher, like that. First, we'll create a one folder in the htdocs. That folder name the school app. Now, first, we'll write a index.php file. Let's look at first. Let's look at the top part of the code. Here we are using this line. I'll write the line first and then I explain. We are using the two files like we'll save this file and we'll open in a VS Code editor. It will be easy to write. Let's save it as index.php file. These lines are used to include common sections for our website like the header and menu from external.php files. This makes our project modular and easy to maintain. If you need to update the header or menu in the future, we'll only need to change it in one file, and it automatically reflects in all other pages. The complication would be reduced. Now we'll develop the main section. But I will create um, do- I'll totally write the HTML code and I'll explain that. The main content area, like inside the main tab, we added contents that unique to this page. Uh, the heading that has to be displayed, that is welcome to JNTS School app, and some paragraph describing the purpose of the project, like it is a PHP application for teacher registration and login. This para uses the uh, this paragraph uses the para for a styling purpose. It's just a class name. And also I would like to insert a footer in this. Finally, at the bottom, we'll include the footer. Just like the header and menu. This makes our consistent and help avoid duplicate code. Any updates at the footer will automatically reflect on this and all other pages that include it. This is the basic index.php file will use. It does not contain that much. It will include header and menu at the top of our website and footer as at the bottom of our website. And it will display the heading as a welcome to JNTU School app. And uh, after this is a PHP application for teacher registration and login. Now we'd like to develop a header and footer first, and then we'll develop a menu, and after that a login page and a teacher login and a dashboard will go on like that.
We'll we'll write the header. This is the header file. This file contains the top section of our website, which appears on every page and helps gives our site a consistent and a professional look. Top type. HTML. And write the closing tags. In the header section, in the head section, will title should be like school app UACEA, and we'll link the CSS for this file later. I'll link it later. And we will write a body for this. In that body, header, and we'll write in the div section, at top left be the logo and middle will be the JNTU schools, and on the right side of the top right corner be the one toll free number, and will be the inquiry section. We'll write that. First let us open the first write header and we'll write div will will include the index.php in anchor tag, anchor HERF is equals to index.php and later we'll place a JNT logo on the top left corner image and source link. I'll copy the image address and I'll place it here. This will be the address of the JNTS CEA logo, and in case of it image is not displayed, we have some alternative message print on that place, like JNTUA logo, and height will be the 50 pixels and width will be the 50 pixels. And next we'll close the anchor tag, and next we'll create one more div, like it should display some in the paragraph. In the paragraph tag, it should display the name like JNTU schools. And we'll create a one more div. In that div we'll write in the span, we'll write a call us and some random toll free number. Call us and some random toll free number. And we'll place the some inquiry in the anchor tag, like a link. This will be the header.php file. We'll clear these files and we'll include this in footer.php file. Let us write one horizontal line on this. Let us save this file. Now we'll write the footer.php. This will include at the end of our website and in the all pages. We closed in the horizontal line in the header.php, right? Again horizontal line and then footer. In the footer we'll place some like all copyrights are reserved, like that. In the paragraph tag, we'll display the change to a school app, all rights are reserved, like that. Copy, and we'll include the year by some using the PHP stuff to derive the current year. Go date and we'll include the year, current year, and we'll write JNTUA JNTUA school app, all rights are reserved. School app, all rights are reserved. Now let us close the body and HTML tags in the footer.php. What that we are opened in the header.php files. It has included some small style English like it is. We align the text in the center.
I created a one database for this. That the database name is a school app, and I would like to create now the table teachers. It will contain the three columns. I'll create it manually. One ID, and second one is name. Type may be varchar, and length will be we keep as 100. And next one email. Email also a varchar, and its length can be 100. We'll add one more. We'll add one more column like that to take the password from there. Password may be varchar. Its length may be 255. ID may be unique, right? Okay, keep it as unique. We'll save the details. This is how uh, to create a table by using a PHP MyAdmin. Table teaches that contains the four columns like ID, name, email, and password. Now we'll create the menu.php file. Menu.php, we'll go through with the menu.php file, which is used to create a navigation bar across all the pages of the school app. This menu helps users easily move between important sections of the site, like the home page, registration, and login, and dashboard, like that. Um, we'll write the file. It doesn't. Okay. Uh, Now we'll write the file. The entire navigation is wrapped inside a nav tag. Inside it, we use a unordered list to hold the menu items. Inside this, we place our items. We have to include these files. This it as a home. We copy this and paste it. Number one, we have to create the register.php file. Keep it named as register. Teacher should be registered, right? And login teacher also. Now here the interesting part is session-based dynamic menu items. Below the static links, we start the PHP block with the session start. This line ensures we can check the current login session. First, in the PHP, we'll start a session. So how to write the logout page. Set this one horizontal line. Basically, what is happening here? Uh, Below the static links, we start a PHP block with the session start. This line ensures we check the current session. Uh, then we check if the session variable called is set teacher or not. This means the user is logged in as a teacher. If that condition is true, we'll display the extra two menu links like the dashboard and logout. Why this is useful means why coming to why this is useful. This makes the navigation bar becomes smart when the user is not logged in. They only see the home page, the home register and login. But once logged in, they also see the dashboard and logout links. This improves the user experience and adds a layer of access control without needing a complex system. This is the menu.php. Now we have to establish a one database connection uh, for the login teacher and to register to store the details. Now we'll write that file. First we have to save this. And now we'll establish the database connection for these files. Create a one more file, the database connection. Establish a database connection. So this file as it. We have to do the host as a local host, and the user is a root user. We have to specify that root, and we have to give the our SQL password. And then we have to specify our database name that we have to create. Now we have to establish the connection by using the MySQL. We have to create an object. The parameters that should pass in this is a host and the user and the password and the database. Now we have to create a registration form for the teacher. Now we'll write a logic for to register as a teacher. We will get teacher registration form with the input validation and database insertion. At the top of the file, we have to include the three files. Uh, the three files are database connection and header and the menu part. Now let us include those files. We'll include the header.php file, and we also have to include the menu.php file. Now we have to declare the some variables like name, email, password, and message. These store from data and the status message to show the user. Now we'll declare the variables with an empty name, email, and password and message. Next, we have to check if the form was submitted. If the form was submitted or not. Let us check that. This code runs when the form was submitted. When the form is submitted. In this, we use a trim to remove any extra spaces or white spaces from the input fields, and then we check if all the fields are filled or not. If not, we show the message like all fields are required like that. So we trim the spaces in the input. If all the fields are filled, we hash the password using a password hash function for security. And then we check if the entered email is already registered using a some prepared statement. If not equals to, we have to hash the functions. We have to check if the email is already existed or not. It's existed or not. In printf it says like email is already exists. Email is already registered. This should be nice. Now, if the mail is new, we have to insert the teacher's data into the teacher's table using another prepare statement. If the insertion is successful, we display the registration is successful. Otherwise, we'll show the message like something went wrong, like that. Else, we'll insert the values into the teachers table. We have to insert the values into the teachers table that we created in the PHP MyAdmin. That is the name, email, password, values. We'll bind the parameters. We'll bind the parameters now. Email and the password. Now we'll print the message like if all fields are filled, registered. Otherwise, something went wrong. Otherwise, we have to give the something went wrong message. Else, we have to else we have to give the message all the fields are required. This is the PHP. In the HTML, I not input that much of content. I'll take just the name, email, and the password, and then one submit button. Let us write further that also. I'm like keep it as a this in a H2 to create one form. file name is one br type. We'll add one br type in this, and we'll take the input. Type is equals to email, and the name is first we'll take the name, email, and then password. We'll include some PHP here. We will keep the two br tags, and we'll add a password, and we'll add a we'll add this type is a email, and the name is also email. This one is also email value, and then the second one and third one is a password, and the password. We don't require here the value, and we'll place one submit button below this to take the details. This is step one, and then we'll close the form. And then at last we have to include the footer. The first we wrote the footer, right? That we have to include the bottom of the page. Info.php. Now we can include as now these styles can be included in style.css file. That has to be linked to the header.php file. No need to include the again styling for this in this file. Now we will create a login teacher page. We'll create a secure teacher login page using a PHP MySQL. We'll validate the enter credential, verify the password securely using PHP password verify function, and start a session if the login was successful. First, we'll write the simple HTML code for this. In the HTML form, it does not contain that much of details. Email and password and submit button. That's it. Let us create those. Let us create that. First, in the H2 tab, will display as a teacher login, and we'll create a one form for this. We'll create a one method called post and one action for log required in this. We'll add one BR tag after this. Uh, Come on the next line. And next, we have to take the input as an email. Type will be the email and the name will be the email, and we'll write the value. Here we include a small PHP code like we will try the email. We'll add two lines after this. Now we'll write, we have to take the password also. After this next line, we have to take the input as the password. It does not require value. We'll add two bigger button, two extra lines, two next lines. And we have to put one submit button here. We keep value as a login. And final, we have to add a footer here. Now we'll write the PHP logic for this. At the top, we have to include the three essential files. That the essential files are db connection.php for database access, and header file to show the page header, and menu.php for the navigation bar. Let us include those files at the top. Include header file and include and and then we have to initialize the variables email, password, and message. These are used to hold some data and any status message we want to display. Let us declare the variables like email, password, and message as the empty strings. Next, we have to check if the form was submitted or not. This makes sure the logic runs only when the user submits the form. We remove any leading or trailing white spaces using trim functions, and then we make sure both fields, email and password, are filled. We trim the messages, we trim the email and the password if any spaces in it. If either is empty, we set the message like all the fields are required. If both fields are provided, we prepare a query, check if the teacher is exists or not. Let us write that logic. If both fields are provided, we prepare a query to check if the teacher is exist or not. Let us find the parameters. Let us find the result. And now we have to verify the password. If an account is found, we use it to compare enter password with the hashed password stored in the database is correct or not. Uh, Let us write that the result of this. Now we have to verify the password that has been stored in case of will take from the register when the user has been registered, right? That we have to verify they both are same or not. We start a session using session start. Store the teacher's name in the session. Uh, Otherwise, it redirected to the teacher dashboard.php. And start the session now. match, we have to redirect to the teacher dashboard.php. We have to redirect to the teacher dashboard.php file, and then ex and then exit. If not matched, we have to print a message like wrong password. Otherwise, we have to print no account found. Otherwise, no fields are full. We have to give the message like all the fields are required. Then here we close our PHP tag. This is the uh, code for the login teacher. Overall this process is work for the teachers. It securely verify the credentials, start a session, and it redirects the user to the dashboard if everything is correct. Otherwise it will display the messages like wrong password, no account found. If they are not filled all the input details, it will give the message like all fields are required. Now we'll save this file. Dashboard. This is a personal dashboard that appears once a teacher successfully logs in. This dashboard that PHP file will be appeared. It also includes some session-based access controls. So only login users can view this page. At the top of the file, we have to start the session using the session start. This is important because it let us access the session data set during login, and then we have to include the two files. The two files are header.php, and we have to include the menu.php for the navigation bar. Next, we have to check if the teacher session variable is set or not. This means if someone tries to access the dashboard directly without logging in, and it redirected into the login page. This is essential security step for to protect the pages in any web application. Let us set the session variable. Should be redirected to the login page. And then exit. After this, once the session is verified, we have to greet some message to the teacher using their name that has been stored for this session, like that. For that, we have to use a simple HTML. Will display in H2 tag. We'll use some small PHP stuff in this. We have to display simple message confirming that they are logged in. For that, we have to use a paragraph tag. And we have to include the footer.php to maintain a consistent layout across overall the site. Let us save this file.
Now let us create the logout.php file. This script uses to securely log out a teacher, destroy the session, and redirect them into a back to login page. First, we will use the session start. This is needed to access the current session and clear it. Next, we will use the session unset, removes all session variables, and session destroy completely destroys the session and the servers. This ensures that the user is fully logged out and can't return to the dashboard without logging in again. Session unset and session destroy. After this, we have to redirect it to the login teacher PHP file. After destroying the session, it will be happened. And then exit. Exit is important to stop further script execution after the redirect. Coming to overall working of this file, the logout process is simple and secure. It ensures that the user's session is clear and they redirect to the login page. This improves the overall security and user experience of our web app. Let us save this file. This is the simple style.css file. In this I didn't included that much css in that. Just at the top left side is a logo, and in the middle giant schools, and the right side toll free number and an inquiry, and at the website bottom footer, and in the middle of the website like welcome to giant schools, like that, and in the on the below on that just php register login page, like that, and the background of this website is a blue. Now let us start the XAMPP. We have to start the Apache and MySQL in the XAMPP. Let us try to access our website. Local host, and this is our website. Here register button. Let us try to register first. Teacher, and the website, and the email should be teacher@gmail.com, and the password maybe. Oh, sorry for the error. Let us try once login. Now again we'll try the register. Let us teach no, like we'll name it as a Kirti, and the email should be like now we'll log in into our website. This is the dashboard. This is the dashboard of our website. Here welcome Kirti, and the message like you are now logged in as a teacher. This is the dashboard, and now and also we have to log out. Clicking on the logout, it will have to some typing mistake. The session destroy. Let us open that file. Okay. Okay, let us again save this file. Let us refresh and try to again log in. Now we'll click on the logout. Yes, it will redirect into our login page. This is how working of our website takes place. We overall build a modular page structure using a reusable components like header.php, menu.php, and footer.php, and login teacher, register teacher, like that. Overall these pages we maintain a consistency for this. home page to introduce the system. In the middle will appear welcome to Giant US School app, and the register with the input validation and password hashing, and the login system that securely verifies teacher credentials using a sessions and password dot verify. And the dashboard page accessible only to logged in teachers. And the logout function that properly clears session data and redirects the user into the login page securely. This is a simple website we developed a teacher user authentication system in a PHP. Thank you for watching.